Yeah, hey. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in a tunnel run. Got me need an hammer and it's time to know.
Be running around the Borderlands tonight, showing off some Mechanist. I'm really enjoying tooling around with Engineer. It's pretty sick. It's kind of got all the tools that a Wish Warrior had. It has a lot of restrictions because you only get one weapon set, but Spear's pretty cool. And bonus, you get to name your mech, possibly the coolest names ever. Except your mech is kind of a camera hog and must be in the shot no matter what you do. So be checking this out, running around with you guys, talking about some build stuff, and hopefully we get some balance news this week. It's going to be good. But thank you. Let me make sure it looks good, sounds good. Actually level up my masteries, which would probably be good. I did on the other Mechanist, but I did not on this one. So we'll get this going and get this edited down in the VOD as well. But it's pretty fun. Engineer's kind of cool. It has a lot of restrictions, like I mentioned, because of the one weapon set, but it is very, like, there's a lot of tools on it that make up for that. You have stealth, you have a little bit of stealth, you know, depends on how you build it. A little bit of stealth, a little bit of weapon variety with the kits, and a whole lot of trait variety. So I'll be going through that. I am trying some funky, wacky traits. I know a lot of people run tools right now along with alchemy, and they definitely don't run Mechanist, but I kind of want to see if we can make the Mechanist traits work. I am not an engineer player. I think we're good, and thank you guys for all the feedback as well. I wanted to mention before we switch over cameras here. Male Maddie is 25 gold since he's right here. But I wanted to thank you for the feedback on the poll that we had. Very, very helpful for me to get some feedback on what I did well on that video and what I didn't, so I can improve. Again, I don't really make any money from this. Oh my gosh, I even have a glider. I don't really make any money from this. I just do it for you guys and to have interesting discussions, and we've definitely had that going so far. What are you playing? Catalyst? Nice. All right, we should be good. I think one of my previews is not live, but the other one is, and YouTube's the only one that matters. Sorry, Twitch. But if you'd like to win some gold, feel free to hang out. We will be doing some RNG giveaways because it is Monday. My channel is not loading. This is good. We're all off to a flying stop here, chat. It's always good on Mondays. Oh, man. Hey, checking this out. There's a lot of... sometimes you try Mesmer. You don't always play Kata. There's a lot of cool things you can do on Engineer, like I said. There's actually a lot of tools that it has that people don't really realize. Like, this is a 20-second cooldown smoke field. The caveat to this is the turrets are kind of weird, and they only overcharge when you put them next to something you're actually fighting. So it's a little bit strange. I think we managed to land the Alliance as well with, like, literally all of the server trolls on it, but they have to go somewhere as well. It's okay. Let me grab the right food as well real quick, because I set up the other Engineer, and then I decided at the last minute to try to play this one, so I am a slave to Fashion Wars. But welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for all the followers we had. We had way too many to call out. I will do my best, though. Automatic Tree Dude, very bad player. Love you, dude. PDF, nice. The file format followed us, and we hit our follower goal, which is pretty sick. Also, the Unreal Engine followed us, like the actual Unreal Engine. That's pretty impressive, honestly. So, hopefully the Unreal Engine can stop dicking over its customers and its developers, but barring that, welcome, dude. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. I try to get, what is it? All of the videos up as soon as I can on the YouTube channel as well as Twitch. We had a surprise stream on Friday, which I don't normally do, but if I can, I like to. Sort of running around the Borderlands with my latest Bladesworn build and just talking about balance and stuff. Speed is the other one we need for this. My brain is not working because it's Monday. I'll grab a primer as well because these things are expensive. But I am much happier with this alliance that we have, whatever, who or whatever it is, because the people here actually fight, which is kind of good for World versus World. All right, should be good. Sorry about the little bit of setup, chat. Thank you, Maddie, for not letting me go the entire stream with my stream muted. That's pretty good. Just things to note with this build. It does run a bunch of traits, obviously, because it's Mechanist that you don't normally run. But it has a lot of tools that you also don't normally have. Like, you can do this and just get free kills. It's pretty good. And your mech hits pretty hard. It's not the hardest hitting thing in the game, but I definitely find that the range trait gives it a little bit more versatility because it doesn't really have to walk up to something and hit them. It can just sort of sit off in space. Let me make sure edge looks good as well, which I did not test, and we will get this rolling. Super engaging content, I know. Let's close that window. Am I dying? Maddie's just blasting near me, giving me a heart attack. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Maddie. But yeah, we do gold giveaways on Monday or Tuesday, whichever day I can stream. So hopefully you guys are well, enjoying and surviving winter as best you can in these times. And we will give away some money. It'll be good. Help you guys with whatever projects you're working on. There may be less talking tonight because I do not play engineer and I thus have to think about what my buttons do before I press them, which is adds some lag, but oh well. We will adapt, we will cope and deal with it. Oh my gosh, these people actually cat-pulling the gate. It's too good. They're using the tools that are in the game. Yeah, if you missed it, we had a balance video go up on the channel. Just general balance where we're at in 2024, 2025, and what ArenaNet could possibly do with it. We had a bunch of really good discussion on it as well. And a lot of, people took maybe the wrong message where Virtuoso was just used as an example as something that's overpowered. Not really saying it is itself in a vacuum overpowered, but it is what it is. There's always going to be a meta, and whether that's Virtuoso or Willbender or whatever, it's going to be pretty strong. And if you need any more proof to that, check out Guild Wars 2 Wingman, because they just published their stats, and holy god, it turns out Virtuoso is used in practically every game mode. Virtuoso and Chrono kind of dominating the show these days. And it turns out they're quite good. Oh, are we going to get SMC right off the bat? It's too good. Got some spear gameplay going here. I'm trying to figure out an engineer build where I can actually build in flame turret and more stealth, because stealth's pretty good in this game right now, and if I can figure out a warrior build basically that is stealthy, that's going to be even better. May have to switch up to Scrapper, may have to switch up to Hollow, but I like at least the potential of Mechanist. The traits on it aren't the best. What is still knocking us down here? I'm super confused. That was kind of odd. Was not rendering. I like the potential of Mechanist because you get a free stun break, free in quotes, on your F2, as long as you're in range of your mech. Engineer's interesting because it's kind of like... I hate to compare everything to my stupid Gunsaber trash can, but it's kind of like Bladesworn, where it doesn't get a real weapon swap, but it gets a lot of tools in exchange for that. And you kind of can get a real weapon swap because grenade kit's, like, better than a lot of the weapons I'd normally take on any class, let alone something like Toolkit. So let's switch over to the camera. Hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully Gypsy Danger doesn't completely hog the show, even though Gypsy Danger is the best mech name, although I'm sure there are others. And we'll get this rolling. All right, sick, nice. Good to see. We got a static frame. All right, that's interesting. If I switch between these two, it just captures like whatever. Captures my preview window. All right, well, that's good to know. OBS is a free program after all. It's not perfect. Nothing is, including me. Your ex-girlfriend replies better than me on Discord. I haven't checked Discord today. I told you I don't open it until I have free time because I'll get distracted. I had to do dishes, dude. It took me like 3 hours. We can run after this. I'm just trying some NG stuff. Oh. Also, it's interesting that your ex-girlfriend has Discord. You should have hit that or put a ring on that. I really like Spear. I really do. I just gotta get good with it. We need more hype music, though. There we go. Your wife would kill me, sorry. Or kill you, sorry. Easy. Just have both. Alright, let me check Discord because my friend is whining at me. Hang on. It's alright. I also really want to figure out a way to run tools as well. but I kind of am stuck on inventions for now, so it is what it is. No, inventions isn't very good, and I should be running tools, but I'm forever a rebel. Oh my gosh, you sent me a fucking torrent. Red. Okay, yeah. You can join me for this if you want. World versus World is just where all the customization from builds and stuff is, in my opinion. That's why I enjoy it. PV is kind of solved in terms of like, can I throw this down there? Oh, come on, can I hit this guy? Oh, I thought I had shift signed off CD. That's a problem. Mech, save me. Mech doing its job for once, it's amazing. Oh, I absolutely agreed. World vs. World is 100% for people who just want to like enjoy playing the video game. And I am full casual, so I totally get that. Oh, I actually don't need the movement speed on this build, so we will update the builder after this. Because I have the shift signet always off cooldown. Daredevil's pretty good. Good to know. Gotta take out this elemental here. Grenade kit's so ridiculous for the amount of damage it does. It's like an actual viable ranged option. Oh, this is a real guy. Alright, interesting. I need to do more zerging though, because I am very short on emblems of the Avenger. So it's good to have some variety on the channel, I guess. But yeah, if anyone would like to join us, they are more than welcome for streams. Always nice to have more people, unless I'm doing like a weird solo roaming thing, theory crafting stuff. I was hoping that wasn't a Dragon Jail thing. Never know what's on the ground, chat. That has to be a clone. There's no way that's a guy. Yeah. Gypsy Danger, come back. I don't want to have to use my recall button. I think I might set it to guard. Oh, it's guard or avoid combat. Interesting. I thought the ranger ones were called something else, but I'm probably just stupid, which is fine. How are you guys doing? Why do you have a red AoE around you, Gypsy Danger? You going to explode? Like in the movie spoilers? The one Pacific Rim movie that exists? No others? Yeah, I had a pretty busy Monday, not gonna lie. I didn't even get to work out. I'm pretty bummed about that, but it is what it is. Got a bunch of house stuff done, so there's trade-offs, just like Guild Wars 2. I saw some really interesting comments in terms of, what's it called? Sort of the Willbender discussion over on Homage's channel, and the, I don't know, no one actually brought up Willbender. A bunch of people brought up Virtuoso on my video, but I'm not really sure about what ArenaNet wants to do with those classes. They are pretty strong. I don't know if they want to bring everything else up to match them, or bring everything down to sort of, or those two down to sort of deal with the current meta. I would kind of hope it's the latter, even in PvE, but I'm not really a bastion of knowledge in terms of like their metrics. I just try to give advice from what I see. It's okay to be wrong about stuff sometimes. Am I gonna blow Rocket Boots? Rocket Boots does remove 3 conditions. It's pretty okay. It's interesting for NG traits, especially if you're running Purity of Purpose, to note that there's a difference between removing a condition, seemingly, and cleansing a condition. I gotta put on Toolkit. I gotta pull that guy. Gotta get some pulls here. As soon as I did it, I naturally Dude, Gypsy Danger's doing work. This is why I say run the range trade if you're going to run Mechanist, because it can kind of stay off in space and just whack people. I don't want to get too ganked right now. Careful, Natty. Try to give you cover fire as well. Yeah, if anyone's getting into Guild Wars 2 and saw the video, welcome back. Thank you for the follow. It is appreciated. Hopefully you are enjoying the content, and if you have any questions about this fantastic game, please feel free to ask them here. We are very open, we are very not gatekeepy, and I just try to help people out as much as I can. I think that Jade Buster Cannon is unblockable as well. There's no chance it's going to kill that Deadeye, but you know, use it on this Golem maybe. Yeah, get him. Prybar. Prybar didn't crit. Prybar does work though. See? Unblockable pull. Turns out it's pretty good. Yoink. That is a real mesmer. What's this? Even untraded rocket boots is such crazy mobility. Oh, it's the Weaver. It's that one Weaver. I love this guy. Oh, Mech died. Oh, Mech's not dead. Mech's not dead. Let's see if we can save it. Nope. It's weird because it hits 0 health and then goes back up. So. Oh my gosh, another person running Mechanist. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you've had a okay start to your week, as much as can be expected for a Monday. Actually, a little casual stream to get it going. Alright, Mech. Come back. I command you. That is a sick animation. I kind of wish they'd reuse it for Warrior, actually, if they ever redo Stomp. You know what I need? I need the guaranteed Stomp thing. The little elixir. Although my mech seems to be doing work on down people. You can kind of just, like, send it over there, kind of like a ranger pet. And just have it bully people. The one person running Deadeye Rifle. It's good. Got a mech. Spear animations are so crazy. I love them so much. Like, look at that. The setups are immense on this class. I can't wait to like get better at theory crafting NG. Because I do not main NG, but Spear has so many tools that just look crazy fun. Even with lag. Charge up a lightning rod and then like whack people with it. Oh, the bags, chat. The bags. Let's see if we can save this guy. We can't save this guy. I'll blow my stun break. I can't believe Mechanist has a healing signet that you can retain while it's on cooldown. Like, just mathematically, the actual, what's it called? Like, the healing that provides is crazy. No idea what just chilled me. It's alright. We have all the mobility in the world. It's good. Oh man, this glass, dude. This class is sick. I kind of love it. Oh my gosh, Muckluck is streaming. I might actually be able to raid into him after this, if you guys want. Let's see if he's streaming when I'm done. Ah, it's the man, the myth, the legend. It's the guy. This guy. His amazing transmog. I love Azura in World vs. World. They just make me more angry when I die to one. Got him. Get him, boys. Oh, this class, man. I can see why they took away the retargeting the magnet thing, because that seems very good. Hey, Magistrate, what's up? Welcome back, dog. I am liking Toolkit, for sure. Both Grenade Kit and Toolkit are quite good. Nice. Let's see what else is going on this map. It's so weird being red. I'm never red in World vs. World. Oh, man. All right, chat. Grab your kids, hide your wife. Let's do our first giveaway. What cat is this? It actually looks kind of badass. It's the Guild Outrider, but it's colored, I don't know, all like tinted black. It actually looks pretty sick. Or no, it's the 1600 Tiger, I think. The wrong weapon set. Oh, they get the Deadeye? They got the Deadeye. Whack. The real play is to charge up the Lightning Rod before I do the pull, and then you immobilize them and just beat the crap out of them. But like I said, I gotta get good first. Anyway, exclamation point January in chat, because theoretically we are getting a balance patch and we will do an RNG drawing for 25 gold. You have to be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. But thank you if you are subbed there. What's this? This is the one Deadeye. I wish you could pull people like up cliffs. Maybe you can, actually. Alright, we're good. I mean, that works. Hey, Sergio, what's up? I've seen you online a lot. Are you enjoying roaming? Did you find something to play? Is it forever the Willbender show? I don't know, I think people are kind of getting over Willbender in World vs. World. NG skills are just so intimidating. Oh my gosh, the mech actually worked. We're gonna get out? Oh, we are. Because even when it's on cooldown, the Signet heals me. It's too OP. Oh, man. I love it. The in and out gameplay that Rocket Boots affords you is just so brutal with Zerging. Testing other classes, nice. I mean, it's helpful to play other things because, like, I don't know if I'd say I'm a master of Warrior because I'm still pretty bad at the game, but like I'm definitely probably a theory crafting master of Warrior, or as close as you can get. And it's really helpful to have a baseline of like the things that you fight a lot. Whack! Aw, oh, come on. It's a Deadeye. He's in space. That's fair. So am I. Need my mech back. No, juice. I have no healing skills, so. Nice. Let's give some stability. Let's get that guy. Nice, got him. The lightning rod is so good, like this skill just goes to wherever they are. Nice, what are you playing, Sergio? I'm curious. It's fun to find builds that are just like kind of crazy. Ride the Lightning's pretty sick. This Harbinger's trying to live the immortal dream. Alright, this guy. See, it just goes to wherever they are. It doesn't give a fuck, dude. It's so strong. It's so incredibly strong. Where is he? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Alright, got one of them. Tab targeting being the best ever. Don't go to the downed guy that's right there, tab targeting. Get there in a minute. Can I teleport up this wall? I can't. Tragic, truly. Up, 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 up. Toolkit, block. There we go. Turns out blocks are pretty good. So you yoink him? God damn. No? Aw, come on. It just looks intimidating as fuck, dude. The NG5. It's like the best. Where is Gypsy Danger? Hello? Resummon, thank you. You know, I threw this build together because I've been theory crafting on Hollow a bunch, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to try Mechanist last minute. And now that I've said that, I will absolutely die. But, like, it's kind of super stupid and cool. And the animations just destroy. Vindicator's good. Turns out getting something for free on Dodge is like pretty stupid. But yeah, exclamation point January in chat for the balance patch. We don't know when or what, but theoretically sometime. Why is the Tower Lord all the way down here? Oh boy, that's a lot of people. Zerg, mini Zerg is like up here playing with themselves or something. It's a interesting decision. Let's get that guy. Hold him. It'd be amazing if we get one, right? But in the meantime, there's other things to play. Bladesworn, like I said, like I don't really attach much personal value to Bladesworn. I just really like it. Like you have to kind of try to not. So the fact that it got destroyed is neither here nor there. I still enjoy playing it. It's just I've theory crafted just about every variant of it because it really doesn't have interesting traits. So that is what it is, I suppose. I try to 1v1 this Chrono. Oh dear. It's more damage than I'm comfortable with. Nice, he interrupted me mid jump. Oh dear. Help, Potato. Gypsy Danger, I need you. Might be the first death, chat. That is a lot of green. Oop. Thank you, whoever did that. Shift Signet, cast, please. Your insta-cast. Nice, got a rally. It's too good. We're trucking. Oh, it definitely could have. And I think, honestly, you know, I'd like to cope that ArenaNet thinks it could be so much more. Silhouette made the Afro Samurai reference. There's plenty of other people that wanted to play Bladesworn and were at launch. I can't make that without it traded. It's just, Yeah, the potential's there, and the class fantasy's there. It's not like they put out a wet turd. It just doesn't do anything right now, and that's fine. Their turnaround time is historically awful. Like, ANET does so much right. And rapid balance patches is not one of those things. Unfortunately. I should really be trying to get stacks. Oh my gosh, Lightning Rod I think goes on cooldown as soon as you use the first version of it. That's crazy, actually. It's probably not called Lightning Rod as well. Oh, I got that Willbender. So many conditions on him. Oh, come on, pull the Ranger. I pressed the button. World's luckiest Ranger, chat. Might have some input lag here. I can't believe it. It's like I have movement skills. It's amazing. Dude, mech gaming's kinda sick. Like, I knew Rocket Boots was fun, but even untraded Rocket Boots is like kinda hectic in World versus World. You can be in and out in a nanosecond. I don't think they're gonna do that, Sergio. They might make it a little bit less. I don't know if they're gonna reverse the HP gain. Oh, come on, he's gotta be dead. He's gotta be dead, yep. Conditions are pretty good. What are you doing, guy? Just jumping? It is stupid. Maybe they could just, I don't know, lower the global scaling so two people could take SMCs here as well. Especially if one of those people is a support, yeah. I've noticed that even playing with my Ranger friend. It's more like warriors suck, yeah. I mean, yeah. You're not exactly wrong. I don't think Bladesworn's bad right now, though. I really don't. Oh, I'm in Hammer. That's a problem. I really don't like the numbers on it. It's jank as fuck. Don't get me wrong. It has bugs. The UI is still bugged. Like, they haven't touched it since the Stone Age. But you can still make it work if you force it. It's not like the worst thing in the world. The problem is it's just not interesting. And none of the tools that are available to it really do much. So, I don't know. I don't really have the answer to it other than what I've suggested already. Gonna make a bad decision here. Oh, the bad decision worked out. Get him with a box of nails, chat. The best skill. It's got ammunition now. It's too good. Because it's fun, Sergio, and video games are still for fun. You can still try to take towers. A couple people posted, like, why are you still playing Guild Wars 2 on the channel? Because, you know, they're salty or something. It's like, because I enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't play it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't make videos about it. My channel's not monetized. I don't give a shit. I just like trying stuff. It's like how when they did that HP change, like, you took a break, and that's absolutely what you do, you know? Also, shout out to Divide Music, Fable, and Rustage for most of what we're hearing tonight. Why is the Lord, like, down here? The fuck? Juice, we might have to just solo this Lord. I don't think our nerds are, like, aware. I need to be in the right weapon set, though. Get me out of combat, please, video game. Gypsy Danger, come back. Come to me. Come to me, stupid mech. Thank you. We're gonna pull him over to, like, this little tiny alcove over here. Alright, sick. No! Almost knocked me out. I don't know why the Tower Lord is over here. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? Oh, Juice is dead. No. And this thing hurts, because I'm getting shot. It's a problem, chat. It's like killing me. Something with a mortar kit. Oh, no. On mech violence. Damn you, sir. The guy with the brain. He has the secret tech. I want to be like Team. Team. The Tower Lord is over here. Oh god, something rushed me again. I'm gonna throw up a tag, and then people will stop being dumb, and they will come to the squad. Maybe. Ah! Got Ranger arrow carded. Help, potato. Someone's resin me. It's too good. Can I summon my mech in downstate? Usually you can. You can use like some skills. One of them flashed there. I don't know if we'll take this now. It's a little bit of a problem. Nope, 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 nope. Team was like, don't know where the Lord is. It's not in the tower. Brain on vacation. Alright. We'll make this private. That was a sad attempt at a tower. It is okay. We'll port back and regroup. Exclamation point January in chat. And let's get this rolling. I don't think it's aggroing on me because it was like aggroing on my mech. Maybe my mech is inheriting my toughness because your mech inherits like 150% of your stats on some traits. It's very weird. And we will do this first drawing. Yeah, you gotta be followed on Twitch. Just have to exist on YouTube. That's how the bot works. But exclamation point January for the balance patch in chat. And I will do that drawing in 3 minutes. Let me switch up my streaming playlist as well. Where is it? Oh, come on. There it is. The song rules. Thank you, variety. Welcome back. Meet up with our nerds. Mortar kit is kind of grenade kit. It has a bunch of fields on it, so they do mortar kit, toolkit. Excuse me. Mortar kit is very good for anti-zerging. The 5 skills on the kits though are kind of getting crazy. Like they gave this one a stun break, which doesn't exist on, like, to my knowledge, any other weapon set, and kits are kind of weapons. Grenade kit 5 is unblockable, toolkit 5 is unblockable. Like, the 5 skills on kits are getting kind of off the chain, honestly. People still say off the chain. It's probably on fleek. Oh man, Spear on Engie feels great. That's why I'm trying it. Spear on Engie, the animations are gorgeous. It kind of does what I want warrior weapons to do, where they do a little bit of power and a little bit of condi. This is the perfect setup skill, like where you charge up a lightning rod and then you like just use it on some nerd. Like they kind of have to be strong because Engies don't have other weapons, but they sort of do, right? We are going the wrong way, chat. Now, Spear on Engie feels great. I'm not good with it, but Spear on Engie feels great. The only thing that the Elite Signet kind of really adds is the, what's it called? Ability to resummon your mech. And your mech doesn't do an incredible amount, so. Also, I think the runes are wrong. I'll have to just completely update this build. I changed it a lot. Like I said, been theory crafting a bit. Mush cat. There we go. Hit him with the launch. Get him, mech. I think Juice has probably got this. I like rocket boots because it just goes in the direction you're facing. No need for a dedicated detarget skill. I put that on Reddit and I'm pretty sure I got like super downvoted. So, you know, thank you Reddit for that. But we really need a detarget skill. It's confused with your mech. Yeah, kinda. I mean, the setups with the mech are pretty good. Like, if you can nail the pull into the Elite Signet, then it does a bunch of damage, and the Elite Signet is unblockable. But in current year, that's kind of an unreasonable ask when everything runs a bajillion stun breaks and Condi cleanses. Spear combo rotation, it depends. I just usually get the 3 going first. Like, the 3 you don't actually need a target in order to charge, which is kind of crazy. Like, you just press it, and then this flips over, and then you can rush in, hit him with the focus, 3, 4, and then honestly I use the, or 3, 5, and then I use the 4. The 4 is the CC. But if you want to burst him, you could run a Celerity Sigil. And since it's sort of a Condi weapon, I'm sure it would work great. Let's go Mortar Gaming here. Ooh, a Spellbreaker actually pushed. I kind of like that. Spellbreaker's got, like, the tech. I can't get up this tiny hill. Help. Tiny hill OP. And turn my mech to guard because we are definitely doing some mech gaming here. Oh yeah, I really wish that Mechanists... I mean, it would have been a bunch of development time, but I wish that you could have just gotten in your mech, kind of like the Azura power suits. And then it was like a mega kit, kind of. With a longer cooldown, essentially. Kind of like Hollow, but not really. Gameplay-wise, I don't know if that would overlap with Hollow, but I do think that there's some room for that in Guild Wars 2. When they showed the mech icon, I was like, Gypsy Danger? Pacific Rim, I can live the dream? That movie rules. Look at us, like, doing Zerg gaming, chat. It's amazing. Let's see if we can pull this Harbinger. He wants to be over here. I know he does. See? Team didn't capitalize on it, but, you know, he wanted to be over here. Oh, there we go. Get him. Get him, mech. Shoot. Yeah, I'll have to update the traits after this, but we're finding skills that I definitely like. I don't know how this would work as a dueling build, but it's pretty fun for what it is right now. I also need to bind an F7 and an F6. Controller problems, am I right? I don't think, like, Mechanist is weird because I totally get what my friend was saying, where you losing your tool belt skills is enormous. But I do think that there are ways to make a pet class work in Guild Wars 2. I just think it's more like the Untamed route. Untamed is effectively kind of the summoner of Guild Wars 2. So, out of range. Bullshit, out of range. Yeah, buddy. Alright, we gotta do this drawing, chat. Last chance, exclamation point, January for the balance patch in chat, and we will get this going. The 25 gold, and get our first drawing going. Really wish I'd gotten to the gym today. Oh well, life happens. Barry didn't enter. Alright, red. Got all the entries. Click the button. Breakdance a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Oh, why it takes varying amounts of time. Gold Magistrate, you have won. Congrats, dog. Character name or an account name before the end of the stream. Or whisper Salem, S-A-L-E-M, all lowercase, and I will, or I guess all one word, and I will send you 25 gold. Note the 5 is an elixir skill, and it is unblockable, so you can drop it and then blast it for all of that healing goodness. Oh, that was extremely fast. Nice. I don't know how much Ecto Gambling 25 gold is going to get you, but you are free to enter all subsequent giveaways tonight. That is totally fine. Grab my harvesting yield for today. Ooh, I got some birthdays on this character, too. I play a lot of mech. Tight, though. Congrats, dog. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate. And genuinely, I want to thank everybody for just having like really good discussions in my comments. Like, I had a bunch of people who, well, I had a couple people who just, you know, random YouTube comments and virtuoso people who were offended. Again, not the point I was making, but I get it. But other than that, like, most of the comments were really good discussions and people like sharing their experiences from Guild Wars 2, whether they were a Zerg person or a PvE person or a PvP balance enthusiast or the one guy out there worried about raid balance. Like, it was really good, and that's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted to make a video that would encourage positive discussion in a constructive manner. And I think we accomplished that, chat. So hopefully we can have more of those in the future. You know, it's not January isn't the end of balance, hopefully. And we will continue to, like, see where the game goes. They are pushing us. We have balance in raids. We have balance in raids. We don't really have balance in strike missions. What are you? Hello, Thief Man. Thief Man strafing us. Getting pushed back, chat. See if we can yoink somebody over here. Hey, buddy. Come here. Aw, come on. He's got one of Stillbeast's 400 stab things. Nice portal bomb. Too bad they're still gonna die because the enemy has, like, way more people. Gypsy Danger, get him. Do that fancy Sky Circus ability. Good attempt at a portal bomb. I appreciate the effort. The thing with CC being so ubiquitous is it, at least lately, it kind of came from, what's it called? Them homogenizing a lot of the weapons, because a lot of the weapons like Harbinger's Pistol or Chronometra's Shield had hard CCs on them, but the rest of the kit was a little bit... I don't want to say Harbinger was light in CCs, but because Necros historically do have CC skills, but the ability to equip something like that on a Reaper or a Scourge or a Virtuoso is just that much more power creep. And again, I've had a lot of people give me good feedback, especially on things like, what's it called? Engineer getting to use different weapons with the weapon homogenization thing. And that's good. For Engineer, I didn't think of that. Engineers have been historically very limited, so they are definitely one of the ones that benefited the most. But it just adds to power creep, like the relics or anything else. Yeah, that guy's way out of range. I knew it. And I agree with you. CC is quite present, at least in the NA PvP scene. I don't think the answer is more stability, but I don't know how they could healthily reduce the CC, other than just making some of those skills daze and do damage instead of stunning. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. The daze and damage thing is weird as well, but I sort of understand that because you can still run away. We need to get a pull here, chat. That thing. Come here. It's so fun. I just gotta be ready with the spear setup. Yeah, we're sticking with Toolkit. Toolkit's the play here. I don't know if Mechanist is the play, but I think Mortar Kit Toolkit's the play. This might be our Zerging class for the future. It's pretty cool. Oh man. Gotta farm those emblems of Avengers sometime. Alright. Let's do this correctly here. Charge up. Find something without stability. That thing. Something else. I mean, we got him over here, chat. It's good enough. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice. Oh, man. Freaking unblockable toolkit, NG. Careful, Juice. Get him. Nice. Kits are so strong because they don't have a cooldown. You can just pull them out and put them away. Like, this is almost genuinely how I feel Warrior should play, where you just don't have a cooldown on weapon swap. Like, you're on weapon swap trades, still have a cooldown, obviously, but you can just, like, do this nonsense. So you die in one shot. I mean, hell yeah, dude. Just don't get hit, obviously. Range your life. Just don't get hit. Oh, this thing wants to come over here. Yeah, it does. Oh, man. I'm in hammer. I'm in hammer. I'm in hammer. It's a problem. The hammer 3 is not charge up a lightning rod. The hammer 3 is jump to your death. That's what it's called. The skill is called jump to your death, so that's what it is. Yep, that's a problem. Worth charging the mech to fist to get some might. I kind of tried that, but my first thought was might as well, because engineers traditionally have a lot of might, whether you're running firearms or whether you're running the mech trait. But the mech, you have to be in range of it, and despite their best efforts, or at least their efforts, you're never in range of your mech, Stag. So I prefer the one that just makes the mech do vuln and from range. There is a really cool way to build an almost permanent quickness Mechanist, which is kind of where I started with this, where I was trying to, what's it called? Just use the really low, it's like the 2 trait in the first line on mech gives the actual mech itself a really low cooldown F1, and then you can take the trait that gives you quickness whenever you're a mech, use a mech skill, and with tools and alacrity you can almost 100% uptime quickness just with that one skill. The problem with that is you're in world versus world, and you're never going to be in range of your mech. So, well, the quickness is nice. The mech doing nothing pretty much is not. We are going to lose SMC. It's okay. We took it at the beginning of the stream. I mean, rifle was pretty stupid when they buffed it. Hey, Gremini, what's up? We're trying alternative warrior today. Hey, buddy. Guys, get the willbender. Kill the willbender. I do really like this trait, especially with the alacrity that gives you or makes you drop a smoke bomb in inventions. It seems quite good because that is an actual skill and I believe should be affected by alacrity. So it is definitely a combo you can do with rocket boots. Makes it much harder to kill. Where's our tag, man? We need a tag on this map, yo. $1,500 range doesn't even look like 1,500 range when you're running mortar kit. It is 1,500, right? 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Yeah. Doesn't even look like it. Get greedy on range. Ugh, now that I have real options. Ooh, what's that? Can I tag it? Go get him, mech. Yeah. Yeet. The not having to deselect something is honestly so good. Like, that's actually very strong where you can keep a target and not have to deselect it in order to use a movement skill. That's why I said the Bladesworn 5 or Gunsaber 5 should be like rocket boots, even if it's not going to give you the lift. I don't know if there's any NG players in the comments or catching the VODs. I know Rec2, who I used a little bit of his footage, said he played a bunch of NG for a while. If you guys want to give me pointers or like where I should start building NG, let me know. I know explosive entrance, at least in PvP, is really strong because again, on dodge traits are pretty good, regardless of what I think about them in terms of balance. But like, I'm always open to like learning about how to build classes and whatnot. Because variety's fun. That is a... It's a clone, but we're still going to pull it. It would be nice if we had ranged options. Dang, they're all running away from Juice. He's a god. Ranged options that competed with Longbow, but I don't know if the rest of the community wants that. Ooh, let's get this guy. Get him off your cat, dude. Come on, Mesmer, bro. Too busy throwing catapults, I guess. Honestly, Hammer isn't even that much movement compared to, like, this nonsense. And pull his bear over here and whack it. Gotta find where he got into SMC. Food? See you, dude. Do it up. I gotta make pizza at some point tonight. Like an actual pizza. Thank you, thank you. I try. I've been trying to just play around with the thumbnail format. Like the top of it so it doesn't hit me in the nose. Does anybody else do that? Like, when you have a shaker bottle, you'll lick it. It's no bueno. Don't want a chocolate nose, chat. No brown nosing. Yeah, it's good. Zeste, it's good. Zeste? Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too much. It's going well. We got the Bladesworn where I want it. I feel like I've, you know, not mastered, because I'm still pretty bad, but like mastered build crafting that class at least. And we are on to new heights of engineer, which is warrior but interesting. Get it, mech. I need to invite a couple people as well who have asked me for invites. If you do want to join the guild, Vanguards of Ascension, hit us up or just hit me up on stream. Only rule is no political or religious stuff in chat. We are NA based and we do lots of world versus world and raids. So if you'd like to join for that, feel free. But I know a couple people have requested invites, so I will get those out to you. Try to after the stream as well. Yeah, theoretically, we're getting a balance patch in January. Who knows what's going to be in it? Maybe some more spear nerfs, maybe some spear buffs. Trying to think what really needs a spear buff. Even in terms of the ones that are still in the game, like Ranger, maybe a little bit. Warrior, definitely. Thief, maybe a little bit. Although I've seen some god tier thieves with spear. I think it's just kind of complicated. Ellie, maybe just a bit. I don't really know what Ellie's lacking. I think it just kind of comes down to the fact that defensive skills in this game just like are kind of better than offensive skills, you know what I mean? Yeah, Ellie, maybe. I still think Ellie like wrecks, but it's just really weird to use, and you have to use it with really specific stuff, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I almost think that Ellie's spear, what they need to do to buff Ellie's spear is to buff the other things that work with Ellie's spear. Yeah, like Weaver, because the weave skills are really cool that they give you basically Unravel for free, but... Ooh, hello. Thank you for the free stacks. That's appreciated. Fellow engineer. He knows the importance of building stacks. Like, Weaver or the instacast skills, like, there's an upper limit to how strong instacast skills should really be, but for the etchings, that was a beautiful cat. Stuff like that. You know what I mean, Maddie? Does that make sense? You play more Ellie than I do these days. Like, Catalyst is already so good. Tempest is in a pretty okay spot. Like, yeah, Weaver, they could do with a little bit of a tune-up. I am in the wrong weapon for this. Stuff like that, I think, would probably do pretty well for buffing Ellie Spear. Kind of the stuff that is adjacent to it. I don't think the same thing would work with something like Warrior, because clearly the best spec that Warrior Spear works with is Spellbreaker. It was basically designed for it, right? Like, it's in the name, Spearbreaker. It's what it's called. So, I don't think they can buff Spellbreaker necessarily, but at least for Ellie, I think that would be okay. That man is trying to live the life. He's getting deleted on maybe the most OP class in existence, TM. I still think, I don't know. Like, Willbender's just the best +1 from space right now in World vs. World. It's clearly a problem in PvP, but I think that more comes down to Spear not having purity of purpose and the healing Signet being OP. I brought this up when I was talking with Homage. Because he has more of a PvP knowledge base than I do, and I live in the World vs. World build editor, right? So we've been trying to figure out, like, why, even if it is or it isn't OP, like, why people just, like, hate Willbender or love Willbender. Like, it's such a point of contention right now. And I know why people love it. It's because they've spent time playing it. So they feel invested and they want it to be good. So, and, you know, when it's not, it's gonna feel bad. I get that. Play Bladesworn. 100%. Understand. But whether it's Willbender or Bladesworn or Necromancer or, you know, some kind of thief, you know, hi to the 2 thief players in the game. You know, shout out to you if you play Spectre. That's the one I was trying to remember. It's not really down to... Oh, God, I love that skill so much. Like, time invested, you need to understand that, like, you need to be able to admit when something's stupid. Like, I admit that Shield Master on Warrior right now is pretty dumb, but also Warrior doesn't really have anything else. So I can understand the sentiment of, like, liking Willbender right now, but also you need to admit when, like, things on it are OP. And when I was talking with Homage, I was like, it's more down to, like, the fact that Stormsinger and Rivers were both put in the game at the same time, and Relic of Rivers and Relic of the Stormsinger, one's offensive, one's defensive, right? And they're both really stupid. They're both really strong. Stormsinger can crit. It can bounce between foes. It can hit people twice. It hits in an AoE. It's your follow-up attack, so it goes through Aegis effectively. And Rivers is equally as stupid, but they already nerfed Rivers. But when they were nerfed Rivers, like, they fixed Stormsinger, so both of them weren't allowed to really exist in PvP at the same time, and the same thing with Spellbreaker and Willbender, right? Like, it's all a balance, Chad. If Spellbreaker from, like, 2 seasons ago or something was allowed to exist alongside, you know, Stormbender from today, I feel like we would have a lot less of a problem in PvP and a lot less people hating on Willbender, because there would be something to counter and deal with what is effectively just the best +1 the game has ever seen. You know what I mean? Thank you, Kate. 4 months. Holy crap. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Shout out to Kate, who's a fellow Warrior controller player, and I believe she does speedruns of Spyro. This is something I have never been good at. Either Spyro or speedruns. I was an N64 kid. There's Zerg, like, yeet. Oh, they're over there. My bad. But I don't know what January is going to bring, chat. I'm just here to chill and play rock music and enjoy World vs. World and give you bad build advice. You feel like Weaver's a bit complicated? Maybe. I don't think Weaver's a bit complicated. I don't know. You play more Ellie than I do, so your opinion's probably more valid on this, Maddie. But I think Weaver... How do I phrase this? How do I phrase this without... You know what? Screw it. I kind of think the difficulty slider or the difficulty, like, rating that ArenaNet has on their class selection page really only applies to core classes. Like warrior is rated 1-star complicated, right? Whereas something like engineer is rated 5 stars complicated. But if you don't take any kits, engineer, and there are viable kits or specs, there are builds that don't take any engineer kits, Engi is not that complicated. Like if you just take Hollowsmith, it effectively just has a weapon swap with a cooldown. So it's... I don't want to say their difficulty ratings are bullshit, but their difficulty ratings are like kind of bullshit, right? And Ellie is it's the sandwich that you're making. It's, you know, Silhouette called it a noob trap for better or worse. I don't think it's a noob trap, but I do think that people see the class fantasy of Elementalist and go, oh, I want to be a fire wizard, or, you know, if they're not Cal Kohan, they go, oh, I want to be a elemental wielder. I want to play Dota, but in Guild Wars, and that's fine. But it is more complicated to start with, but that's kind of the sandwich that you ordered, you know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I think that if not that they should, because I don't want to make that commitment, but I think that there is space, looking at how complicated Weaver is and how simple, effectively, in quotes, Catalyst is, there's space to take elite specs and make them less or more complicated than the core versions, essentially. And that's kind of almost what elite specs should do in a way. They don't, that's not a 100 hard and fast rule, that's not 100% of the time, but elite specs give ArenaNet the design opportunity to say, okay, Warrior's more complicated now. Like, Spellbreaker isn't more complicated, it just has more of the tools, right? But something like Bladesworn is actually extremely complicated, it just isn't on paper. On paper, it's, you know, big hit, do damage, but how you get to the big hit basically makes it a different class than Warrior. It's insane compared to, you know, base Warrior and stuff, and I think that is, you know, maybe there's room for giving up an attunement in the future when you spec into an Elementalist profession or something like that. You give up Earth and you only have water, fire, and air. Something like that. They've not invited to nerf to Oblivion. Okay, so what if they unnerf Twist of Fate? I was talking with Stag on our chat, Maddie, and I think that stances, even on Elementalist, are one of the most honest in terms of, I have this tool and it counters this other thing that's in the game. Even Twist of Fate. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Virtuoso is kind of like Mesmer, but less complicated, and while it's deceptive, Chronomancer is kind of Mesmer, but more complicated, and Mirage is kind of somewhere in the middle. So, yeah, I know it's 75, it's ridiculous. I agree with you. 75 seconds for even a 2-ammunition stun break is crazy. I need supply. We need a Zerg. So what do you think's a reasonable cooldown for Twist of Fate? I'd say probably 35-40 these days, considering that most other stun breaks are usually around that. $40-45, yeah. Something like that for a 2-ammunition. Like, I mean, I played Bladesworn when Shake It Off was dumb. Like, no more of that. Especially not AoE, but you don't have the space for the build budget a lot of the time to take another stun break on Weaver in your utility slots. So yeah, Twist of Fate needs to be like the thing you get for speccing into Weaver. Look at this pile of nonsense. That's what Sarah should have looked like. Yeah, exactly. You have a lot of 3 weaving skills. I'd like to see them chunk a little bit off the cooldown of Weaver's elite skill as well. I like that they, for at least a minute, they were, with End of Dragon's release, they were pretending that elite skills were not just going to be the better versions of core skills. A lot of blue people. That's not real quick. Theoretically, I should also unsummon my mech. Can I teleport up here? I cannot. It's truly tragic. Can I teleport up here? There we go. Alright, we're gonna chance it. We're gonna chance it, chat. Oh, we made it. That's too close. Get some, where is it? Oh, where's the Powerwolf song I just saw? That's not supposed to be on here. There we go. Some more chill music. Ebbs and flows, like with all things. I definitely think there's room for them to buff Weaver. Let's see what... Let's go through... That's an interesting exercise. All of the 9 and pick the most underperforming elite spec. I almost don't even think it's Bladesworn for Warrior. I might say it's Berserker. But people actually know what a Berserker is, so we'll say Bladesworn. And like how to fix it. Let's just chop that one off right at the head and just say revert it to how it was on End of Dragons, except for the tactical reload thing. Weaver, buff Twist of Fate. Maybe just like reduce the... Even further, reduce the attunements. The attunement cooldowns for speccing into Weaver, because I think it already reduces it from like 10 to 4, and then you take Arcane. But you could just say like from 10 to 3 maybe, so you don't have to take Arcane these days, because everything is kind of crazy for Weaver. That might help. I know Relic of Rivers is in the game for Weaver, so it makes it much more playable. Engineer, Mechanist, I think... It either needs more stats and to lean into that one if it wants to be the simple version of NG, or... Ooh, people. Sick. Get a mech. Nice. The unblockable pull is like so strong. Hey, he died with his friend. Respect. No catapults, respect. Mechanist, I think it needs like some kind of just not catalyst level ridiculous thing, but like it increases just the stats you give yourself via gear by like... No, we're not talking about core classes. Core classes they've admitted are just like weaker at this point, which I don't like, but it is what it is. Just increases all the stats you give yourself by like 5%. Something like that on Mechanist. And then that increases then also transferred over to the mech, so it's multiplicative. That might help a lot. Maybe even unlocking weapon swap on Mechanist would be really interesting. I think that'd probably be OP, but it'd be interesting. I don't see them doing that in a world where kits exist, but it is what it is. Can we take this tower? We own this tower. Can we take this camp? Let's see what's next. Ranger, all of them are fine. I don't even know what the weakest Ranger spec is right now. Probably Druid? Druid needs a reduction in your pet respawn timer if it dies. Not down to the ridiculous numbers, but to like 60 down to 40, I think. Poor guy, I was giving him a chance. If Soul Beast is going to be able to insta-heal its pets, that needs to happen. Thief, probably Spectre, weakest in competitive right now. I don't know why, because Thief with Shroud just seems like it would be OP. Maybe chunk some of the initiative costs down. Something like that. Let me pull this guard. Come here. He's out of range. Bullshit. See, my friend who's been playing a bunch of Ranger covers says that Untamed is the strongest of the 3. I think it's because of the poison, like, that it has. But maybe, you know, grass is just greener. I'll have to ask him after he plays it. I kind of don't like Lingering Light as well. I don't think it has a place in any game mode. Like, pipe up in the comments if I'm wrong. I don't think Lingering Light, I think it's a Grandmaster does anything, really. So that could be reworked into something interesting. I think, yeah, I mean, we could just look at what they did with it for a lot of these things, right? Like, it's kind of like the Bladesworn answer, Kin, where it's, you know, what Spectre and Bladesworn and a bunch of these have been like god tier of space in PvP once upon a time. So just, right, we could just like revert them. Untamed, I almost think the Judge's Intervention thing needs to go. If Guardian's gonna get it, Untamed should get it. It's weird they only did it on Untamed. I mean, weird in quotes, but you know what I mean, right? Lingering Light. Yeah, that's what the trait's called. It doesn't really do anything because you have to give up Grace of the Land in PvE and you have to give up the Condi trait in World vs. World. Maybe there's a god tier healing build that like Paperroll has out there. I am not going to wait at this camp. That is too long. Come on, Gypsy Danger. We're canceling the apocalypse. Let's go. Yeah, maybe in PvP. Unclear. Not a Ranger main, but I think that Druid should get some kind of less of a penalty, or at least an option for the pet dying. Judges doesn't get a cast time because it's a stun break. There's a couple stun breaks that have cast times. I'm pretty sure. The Dwarf Elite on Revenant has a cast time, but I think that's... Rite of the Great Dwarf? I'm looking this up. This is again a night of learning. Rite of the Great Dwarf, what does it do? Exactly. Break stun, 1 1/4 cast time. And I think that's allowed because it uses a resource. Yeah, I'm not sure. Take the cooldown off and then take the cast time away from whatever it's called. Unnatural traversal. It's gonna be the last thing I look up. Too much knowledge, chat. We should get our second giveaway going though here. Oops. Yeah, Rite of the Great Dwarf. How are you liking Vindicator? Is it okay? Do you find that it has any holes that you would like filled, or has too many tools that you wouldn't like, Sergio? Staring right at chat. You're looking all the things up today. Yeah, unnatural traversal. Yeah, the banner is not meant... They actually changed the wording on the banner because it's meant to stun break. Like, you're meant to throw it ahead of you in a Zerg and it stun breaks everybody, right? So I'm not really sure what that was about. But it's definitely unique in terms of, like, weird mechanics. But I think they updated the wording on that. Let me check that. Warrior. Banner of Tactics. Then pulses boons, break stun on initial placement. Yeah, they like updated the... Maybe it always said that, but I believe they updated the wording on that. So that's an interesting one. Huh. Sorry, I'm just reading chat. Huh, that's interesting. That is so weird. And then everyone goes back to Thief. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what even is the weakest. Maybe Dragon Hunter. Just up the damage. There's a lot of people that play Dragon Hunter in my comments, so if you have Dragon Hunter ideas, let me know. That is very interesting. Alright, we're learning shit today, chat. That's enough knowledge, though. Exclamation point WVW in chat for our second RNG giveaway. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube, and we will get this rolling. I think our Zerg like died. It's too much knowledge for the Zerg. It's alright. It's a low-key night. I have a feeling that things will ramp up here in a second. I just think of all of them, it's the weakest, right? It's not about being a good roamer or the strongest. It's like which one we're talking about, which one is like just the weakest. I do think DH is in a good spot, but could always be better, I suppose. Oh my goodness, what is going on over here? Get this catapult, Gypsy Danger. They don't want to fight? This is like an almost even fight. Come on, guys. It ebbs and flows. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Weaver gets some buffs. I hate cats so much. Ah, that's where their Zerg is. I wonder if we're cute on any other map. We're cute on this map. Where is our Zerg, dude? I am a ninja. No. Sergio, put on rocket boots. It's weird the mech dies and then regens a little bit and then goes away. It's kind of tripping me up if you look at the UI. It is what it is, though. Like, where's our Zerg, dude? Nice, pulled me right into the thing. Appreciate that. We rocket boots. We gone. Oh, this Scourge is mad. Got it. Catch me if you can, dude. Oh, man. I like Weaver. It's one of the coolest design specs. Look at that cat. That is a beautiful cat. Need to Fashion Wars mine. Especially if we're going to be playing more Engineer. Weird Mech Hill is... What are you saying? Dude, our Zerg is not at green. We were just at green. Ran all the way back here looking for it. Going this way, Sora. About face. The mech heal is weird because the mech heal is allowed to be a signet and allowed to be on cooldown. Granted, you need a Grandmaster for that, but it's still very strong. You adding lucky numbers after your entry? Is that what that is? Oh, yeah, Power Wolf, we can't lose. Let's go. I don't think we have a Zerg on this map. I think map chat's full of garbage. You're like, where's the Zerg? At Greenside. We're just at Greenside. Where's the Zerg, dude? I don't usually do this. Come on. I fought basically a Mortal Vindicator the other day. It's running the Alliance stance and using the weird elite heal on Saint Zuhelzer, I think. It was the healing one that like summons the urn. I could not touch this dude. He's made of carnage. Out of range. Interesting. If they run out of we're learning about Magnet today, chat. The fact that you have this instacast 1200 range teleport's like so crazy. And trait that heals the mech, I see. Yeah, if you find them, let me know. And try to join up with them. I guess we could just look at what they took. I don't see them taking anything now. It's like some people in this tower. Urn of St. Victor, that's what it is. Sorry, Zuhelzer's the offensive one. Probably already canceled on like 8 Guild Wars 2 lore channels. What's up, dude? Get him, mech. Oh, come on. Almost? Almost. There we go. He went down in there. Maybe send the mech in after him. Yeah. So many tools on this. I love it so much. NG Spear is like visually amazing and just gameplay wise real fun. Yeah, it also removes conditions, don't forget. I mean, Thief has it, yeah. I think Thief's is 15. I could be wrong about that. Shadow Step? Shadow Step is the world. No, there's no way it's 15. It's got to be 12. Oh, I want to go look it up. I'm tempted. I said I wouldn't. It's okay. Oh, man. We'll forever live in mystery. I think only one of those stun breaks on Thief, though. I could be wrong. It's the same thing on, like, Ghost Walk. Poor guy. Just wanted supply. Well, he got his supply, at least. He will respawn with that, as if this is a roguelike. There's no way this is the Zerg. No way. No way. Anyway, exclamation point WVW in chat. Gotta be followed on Twitch or just exists on YouTube. And we will get this drawing going. Another 25 gold. I give away gold every Monday or Tuesday, whichever day I can stream first. So if you like rock music and just chilling and talking about builds, this is the place for you. Used to Undrakes in 1200 range. I will have faith that you looked it up. Came to talk shit, and drink milk, and I forgot the milk. Thank you, guy in map chat. That's amazing. I have no idea what engineer skills do. Apparently one of them's an immobilize. That seems pretty good. Should probably set underwater skills as well. Buff DH Longbow made the traps range. They can't make the traps range. They're way too good. Traps in this game in general are just like really stupidly overpowered because they go on cooldown as soon as you place them. So you can double place DH traps. They could buff Longbow. Or they could give it a specific Longbow trait. Although, like iCover said, DH is already in a pretty good place. So I think just like more damage might help it a lot. Maybe something off the... Maybe a conditional like a longbow, hitting with the longbow 3 recharges your spear pull. That's true. They need to give Willbender stealth and make all of its teleports 2000 range. 100%. That's true. Willbender is the weakest of the 3 right now. Those are facts. There's no way this is our Zerg. I refuse to admit that. Okay, this is our Zerg. Our Zerg is slapping. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm allowed to be wrong. I'm on the internet after all. We go in. We go in. We push. Engineer Spear, man. It's so fun. Oh, we're playing the video game the way ArenaNet wants us to, chat. Not just roaming around picking fights with individual people today. It's too good. I am liking Alchemy, but I'm probably going to switch it to Tools after this and see how that rolls, just for the cooldowns. I think people dislike Willbender for a lot of other reasons other than they see you killing them, but I can't fault the logic. If you can't see the Willbender, you can't be angry at it. That's how Thief works. No one hates Thief. I actually don't even know if thieves are in this game because I've never seen one. Oh, my posture. Ouch. Exclamation point WVW in chat, and we will get this drawing going. And it'll be for another 25 gold. Ooh, a portal. I like those, especially when I have classes with blocks. Even take the portal back. Get this guy? Yeah. Got that guy? Yeah. It's weird that Alchemy also has auto-procking, what's it called, traits when they got rid of most of those. Yoink. Get him. Get him. Got him. Magnet's so good. Oh, man. All right. Drawing time. Oh, no, we got like 3 minutes. Sorry about that. No, I think the overperforming things on Willbender aren't the Willbender itself. Like, the teleports are bullshit, and it was better, in my opinion, when the Virtues didn't layer. But if they're gonna give it Spear, and we're gonna live in this power crept world, it's fine, like itself. But the Spear skills need to be toned down. They need to be either offensive or defensive on each button. The fact that each one does like 400 effects and cleanses and walks your dog and his mobility and like. The numbers have to like get chunked down a lot. And the healing signet honestly needs to get nerfed, but that really depends on whether or not ArenaNet wants to tangentially nerf like Dragon Hunter and stuff. As it turns out, Signet of Resolve is pretty good on whatever you run it on. Alright, chat. Can I pull this guy? Someone give me stealth. There's no smoke field on this, right? Poison field, ice field, light field, fire, and water, right? Damn. That makes sense, though. Oh my god. Sorry. Punched my microphone out of protein anger. You know what they could really realistically give Dragon Hunter? And I'm not an enormous fan of adding more stealth to the game, but Trapper Runes really were only used with Dragon Hunter, so if Dragon Hunter had, like... Bear in mind, this would have to be a Grandmaster, right? Like, placing a trap gives them 1 second of stealth and super speed like old Trapper Runes? Like, maybe. Yeah, distortion. Everything gets distortion. You can never interact with anything in the game. Everything is balanced because it has distortion. But, like, Trapper runes were good on DH. My friend who plays DH really wants them back. I think they're unhealthy for the game. Like, I'm very glad there's no Trapper Relic. But if they wanted to just, like, put something like that on, what's it called? Like a Grandmaster, I think that would be acceptable. It would have to compete with the other Grandmasters that are, like, really good, though, right? That did no damage. Sick. I do really want a Distortion Detection Relic, though. I don't know what it would be. Like, on healing skill, reveal in an area with, like, a 15-second cooldown and, like, a 4-second reveal or something like that. There needs to be more reveal on equipment in the game. Or you reveal Sigil on, like, a 20 or 30-second cooldown on swap to it. Or, like, on swap, your next attack reveals stealth target or something like that. Or just, like, debuffs if you hit something to reveal them. Like, there needs to be more play and counterplay in the game. In my opinion, anyway. Again, I'm not the bastion of creativity or the one with all the answers. I just live in the build editor. Alright, we got a drawing to do, chat. Got a couple entries here. Last chance. WVW in chat. And we will get this going. Can't give Gold Magistrate all my money. Someone talking in meows in map chat. I could. That's true. I gotta figure out for this high frozen guy how he died as cat, because that is a sick orange, and I don't really like orange. All right, 3, 2, 1. We have to break dance before I click the button. That's very true. There it goes. I cover. You have one. Congrats, dog. I think you're Mr. Zaples, and I think I finally added you. Mr. Zaples. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. I'm not saying add more CC and more stun break, because honestly, stab is like already kind of a problem, even in World versus World. I'm saying, like, if you're going to add things like stealth, you need to add things like reveal. And stealth and reveal are both areas that aren't really populated. What is going on? I think I'm gonna guess you have the infinite flame ram. Chat, what is happening? Don't worry, JP, you're a little late, but we'll get you entered for the next one. How about that? What is going on? Dude, Infinite Siege was a great idea. The best part about this is I didn't think I had this leveled. If you don't have the, like, building thing leveled, you can go and you can put, like, 2 supply into all of these and they'll stay forever. Then you can draw like a dick in World versus World or pieces of art. The Infinite Siege. Although I have to wonder why this guy chose Flame Rams. I, like, kind of want to go ask him. Necro Hank. Why Flame Rams though, dude? Oh man. That's fucking funny. I like that. It's the one Azura. That's pretty great though. Like, he's having fun, dog. He's making a flame ram snake. He's expressing himself, chat. He's also finding out where you can and can't plant siege. Oh man, I can't wait to have one of those. I'll probably get catapults and flame rams and stop. He will never get lost. That's true. He's leaving breadcrumbs back to his spawn. You're probably right about that. Maddie, did I send you money? I can't remember. I think I did. That's what happens when I don't go to the gym, chat. Also, whoever said stealth or sneak... What is it? Sneak gyro sucks in World vs. World. Yeah, you were right. It sucks. Apparently they took the smoke field off of sneak gyro. Can't talk. But just for World vs. World, not PvP, which is weird. So I did not know they could do that. It only does like 2 seconds of stealth or something and pulses like twice. So kinda not great. I understand you don't want your Zerg disappearing that frequently, but like Veil's in the game, so that's another one I want to check. I wonder if Mass Invis is still 10 targets in World vs. World. Ooh, what we got going on here? Got some stuff. Finally some action chat, geez. Just like talking about builds and stuff. I think it's just LS. I cover, else I'd be taking it. Medical dispersion field. Alright, time to do this. Time to be that guy. Where are you? Person who doesn't want to get pulled. There you are. Come here. Nope. Gypsy Danger did not come out. Come out to play, Gypsy Danger. This man trying to live the core warrior life. I dig it. I have heard that Zergs are... That was an interesting comment I got, actually. I cover, if you can find, you know, if I'm wrong about that, feel free to correct me. I'd love to hear medical dispersion field heals you as well. I doubt it, though. I've heard that Zergs are comprised of like 1 Firebrands, 3 Mesmers, 1 damage nowadays because Boon Ball is so strong. So here's an idea I actually wanted to run by you guys. I've been trying to figure out what ArenaNet could do to just, you know, because I've suggested just try stuff, and if it's too strong, like taking energy sigils out or something like that, put it back in after a season or whatever it is, right? I understand that kind of screws with World versus World balance with relinks and stuff, but they have to try stuff eventually. So what do you guys think about like a ballista with a ballista shot with a minute-long cooldown that just goes through stability, right? Something like that. Or that like rips stability from a Zerg. I don't know, the 20 target limit. Because I think the way to balance these things is ultimately cooldown. So you can't just do it, because Alacrity you can't apply to Siege anymore. So if they set it at something high, like 20 or 30 seconds, it would be effective, but it wouldn't be broken. And you would have to watch for it, right? Like maybe it has a charge-up animation so people could dodge it. Because counterplay is important. I play Warrior, I understand that. Stuff like that, right? Or an arrow cart with a volley that ripped boons, but not stability or protection. So an arrow cart that like ripped boons, but only ripped like ancillary boons that helped the Zerg sustain like regen or resilience. But again, have these things have like very telegraphed attacks with longer cooldowns essentially, so there is counterplay. Because I really do think that they just need to like try stuff at this point. But I don't really Zerg, so I'd love to hear from the community on like their ideas and whatnot. Because I think if you're going to add something, there should be counterplay to something. And one of the reasons we're seeing a lot of Willbender being the perfect balance of offense and defense as it is, and absolutely nobody criticizing it right now, is because there's nothing to compete with Willbender or counter it. And the reason for that is Stormsinger got unbugged just as Willbender came into its own. So Stormsinger got unbugged at the same time Spear became ludicrously popular on Willbender, and there was nothing to counter it. So it's really the fault of Stormsinger and Spear, not necessarily Willbender, because Willbender's been in the game forever. It's just that the things that were better than it, or counter it, or compete with it were removed. And it's been a really long time since we got a real balance patch. So that's kind of, you know, I'm not excusing it, but I just try to understand and explain to other people. Like the arrow card idea, be better to do it with non-placeable siege cannon. Yeah. Or just, you know, they have the ability to limit how many things you can have in an area. I wonder if they have that like specifically for different, you know, you could pick different siege and whatnot. I want to pull this Firebrand. I think he's the driver. Yeah, he's the driver. No, he's not. He's just a firebrand in there. Gotta get tags. Gotta get tags, chat. Need my emblems of the Avenger. I only roam. You know, with actual ranged attacks, Zerging is kind of fun. Oop. Just saying. Even if this can be called Zerging, it's like Zerging light. I'm back here. Warrior man. Burn to death. It's gonna do it. Yeah. Rybar. Hit him with it. Rybar did like 3k there. Rybar did more than most dragon triggers. I mean, I'm super biased, but I've thought about similar stuff for Warrior a lot, where Warrior, like, Bladesworn has no role in World vs. World, like, at all. So it'd be really cool if you managed to somehow, you know, the stars aligned and you prayed to Zeus and you sacrificed a goat made of Bitcoin and got 10 charges of a dragon trigger. Like, there was a huge animation and a trait you could take that just made it unlimited targets or something like that. Granted, it would, again, you're in a Zerg, so you're only going to hit for like 2k, but still. See if I can body block for you a little, Sergio. Can I give you a water field? Remember what my buttons do? No, I cannot. You guys like not touch my Vindicator? Here's my buddy. There we go. There we go. I keep forgetting I can actually push my healing signet because it doesn't have a real cooldown. Being able to revive the Lord so easily has gotten annoying because does that just refresh the entire ring? Probably, so they have to kill the Lord again. Because the Lord revives, I imagine it gets out of combat, and then you have to refresh it. That's interesting. So it kind of kills all the progress an enemy made. Because I know they're really focused on being able to defend stuff and the rate at which you can effectively attrition a fight. That's why cats like kind of suck in World vs. World. Why they're really slow and don't, you know, despite making you, you know, have to eat through another 8,000 health, they don't really provide you that much of a ability to get back to a fight, essentially. So, yeah, they could lower the rate at which you revive certain tower lords, definitely. Or if they wanted to turn it into a sync thing, they could have maybe a banner that you could get, or like a poison banner, or a tactic from the tricks and trips thing, tricks and traps that you could like throw on the Lord. That would make them, yeah, well, not $5 for faster revives, but like X number of siege for slower revive, or something like that when you're taking a thing. Don't make it prohibitively effective, or expensive, but just like in the tricks and traps box, which everyone has infinite of. No, they could just honestly lower it. They don't need to make it any kind of pay to win there. Because then what's the counterplay, right? Alright, where's the Zerg? It's over there. Sentry turret locations are interesting. I guess this is a really cool one because then you can repair the wall and the sentry turret's just like in the wall. It's interesting. Also, I apologize, we're outfit gaming tonight. I do like this outfit, but I didn't have a whole lot of time to Fashion Wars her. I have Ascended Armor on her other set, and we need to move that over. I want to see if you can charge the Lightning Rod and then get on a cat. You have to be able to, right? Help me! Nope. Did I effectively pull enough people? Ah, yeah. Somebody help me. Thank you. I am a baby. I think he was talking about an enemy, though. The best bait is yourself, chat. Huh. Come on. Magnet him. Nope. That was great. Going after Sora. I thought it was a duel. I guess it's not. That is a forever long cast time, by the way. What are you doing? Stop harassing my Vindicator. Get him. Get him, Gypsy Danger. Oh dear, these are not friendos. I thought I was being supported by friendos. I was not. That's fair. Ooh, he had the Willbender stomp. That was kind of sick. This is the first time I've seen someone actually pull that off. A Willbender that actually wasn't running, what's it called? Renewed Focus. That's amazing. What time is it? Oh my gosh. Already been 2 hours. These animations, chat. They're so gorgeous. Boom. It's the kind of shit the warrior should have. Like you strike the ground and lava erupts. Got the most basic bitch shit. And look, I get it. ArenaNet has this idea of warrior as a very simple, very effective warrior, very much not Cloud from Final Fantasy, but I do think there is space for that, just kind of like we were talking about how things could be complicated or simple. I think there's space, especially on Bladesworn, and I'm super unbiased on this, for a more flashy, for a more class, you know, high-class fantasy sort of spec in terms of animations or what they do and whatnot and how complicated it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just, you know, Spartans forever. Berserker was almost that. They just didn't have a lot of the animation budget. But the animators have to be doing something. They can't just be working on the 6 new relics. Where are we going? Where are we going? See if we can solo take some stuff or duo take some stuff, Sergio. Yeah, but other MMOs have like really good, solid ideas of warrior. Seem to grasp the class fantasy quite well. What if I want to be Cloud from Final Fantasy and be brain damaged and in the mind of an adult as a child? Spoilers. You know, normal stuff. We should unsummon Gypsy Danger as well. There it goes. Boxes itself up like an Amazon return. Boom. Superhero landing. It's so cool that the mechs do the superhero landing. In terms of animations, honestly. Do they? What? Like, I'm thinking of... I guess I'm thinking of a bad example. But I also want to thank people for their perspectives from other MMOs, because it's quite helpful when you come in and say, hey, you know, this game's balance is bad, or this game's balance is slow, but like this game I came from is way worse, or, you know, this game is better, and this is what they did well, and this is what they did poorly. Like, no game is perfect. And Guild Wars, at the end of the day, Guild Wars 2 is still fun, so that's why I'm still playing it. Also, I forgot that this trait, and I should be doing this more, means that you occasionally get these like weird orbital bombardments. Let's see if I can, let's see if it'll that in terms of gorgeous animations. Jiggle physics. They have it on a couple things. It's just like on the fat sky scale. The game's not doing poorly. That's the thing. Like, people meme on Guild Wars 2 for being, you know, dead game or whatever, but Guild Wars 2 is actually doing probably the best it's ever done in terms of consistent numbers, which is honestly quite amazing now that it's 10, 11 years into its life. The Steam release helped it, although they said it wasn't necessary. You know, take from that what you will. The Epic Games Store helped it. They got 2 more people from that. Honestly, the better communication and just better goodwill from their community has helped it a lot. And because of the better communication, that's, you know, at least in terms of what I wanted, that's my number one thing, is just better communication. I still want better communication. I'll probably never be happy with that. But thus is the life of a nerd, you know? Forever wanting, because we are selfish, greedy buttholes. But they are doing better. And that's amazing. Yeah. I don't think it gets an R rating. Maybe in China. I play Norns just because I like their, like, I don't know, animations better. Like, this is a Norn, and their hairstyles are cooler. But again, personal preference. I get it. You can already do that with the growth tonic, basically. Have some Lady D cosplays. Anyway, chat, we got another drawing to do. So, exclamation point. Let's see. Use January. Exclamation point balance in chat. Gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. And I will enter our dude from before. It was JP. An almost free legendary refresh. Well, what's really interesting, Ken, is they had what I can only describe as a free legendary every patch on the Chinese client, and it effectively killed their game because it removed the need to farm materials or really, you know, all the things that were needed for legendaries. But this way, you know, they learned from it, and I like to think that ArenaNet is actually pretty good at learning from their mistakes. So the almost free legendary that you get with the legendary starter kit is really good because it encourages people to do map completion. It encourages people to play the game. It encourages people to farm the materials. Only getting half the Gift of Might or Magic is genius because you can actually, especially since it's selectable now, like if you just don't want to make one rotation, you can just save it for the next rotation and essentially get a free legendary. Or use it for other things, like my friend is making some of the, catching us up on some of the trinkets. He's using it for that. So it's very, 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 very good. The Wizard's Vault, I cannot stress this enough, is one of the best things in the games industry. You almost can buy map completion. You can buy the hero points from the gem store, World vs. World. You can buy all the waypoints from the gem store. You can buy, I think they had a POI package like once. The only things you can't buy are the annoying things, which are the hearts. And if you do the waypoints, you can just, like, you know, get all of those real easy. You basically can. It's actually kind of crazy. I wonder if anyone's run the math on that, whether it's not, it's like, you know, time effective to just buy most of the crap. You know what we're gonna do, chat? Get this guy off his cat. Oh boy. Almost died. Hellbenders do a lot of damage. Oh, it's that guy. Okay. Yeah, he chunks. A little bit of an outnumbered fight now. Man knows what his buttons do. He indeed does. That was through an unblockable. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got Willbent, chat. Even invulnerable camp. Good job, dude. And that's what Willbender is for. Being an oppressive pile of bullshit. It's too good. Could I have counterplayed that better if I was better? Maybe. No idea how. Tried my unblockable magnet, didn't seem to do much. I do think them getting Aegis and stability on the F3 is a little bit much, but who knows? Only the balance gods. Sacrifice a bottle of water to Cal. See what he does. That would be a good video, actually, like core map completion via gem store. You're not wrong. I'm going to write that one down. But exclamation point balance in chat. Get this rolling. Give away another 25 gold, and then maybe call it a little bit early, because I got some stuff to take care of. He's doing a bunch of house cleaning. But I'd like to give you guys a little bit more money before I jet off here. They don't care about the invulnerable lord, that's true. I mean, he won fair and square. Press the buttons that are in the game. I'm sure a thief that was just as good would have done the same thing to me. I do not play engineer. It would be kind of crazy if they give Willbender stealth, honestly. That'd be such a good early April Fool's troll. Oh my god. Then we could just pit the like 3 people that play Thief against the Willbender community, and they could argue it out. That solves everything. Yeah, I spent X amount of no, the video would have to have something like I bought map completion. Here's how or something. I just don't know if it's worth it, because like the waypoint unlock boxes are not cheap. Yeah, it depends. The thing with core tier map completion is you do get 2 gifts, but like unless you have the free gifts, I don't. Ooh, it's these guys again. They are wrecking, dog. Oh my god. Literally, dog. Oh, they do have like 5 people. That might be a little bit hard. Let's check this here. Waypoint. Yeah, waypoint unlock box. 1 character. Only choose regions within Central Tyria. Expansion unlock. Yeah, Heart of Thorns, waypoint, Path of Fire. I didn't even know this one was a thing. Waypoint unlock package. So this is everything, I think, right? So 2,000 gems. What is 2,000 gems? Yeah. No, Aegis just clears reveal. That's too balanced. Aegis just clears reveal on Willbender. So 900 gold. What's... I'm gonna guess the spear is like... So they're around 2,000. New one's still 3. Carcass slaying potions are 1,000,000 gold for baffling reasons. So 2,000 gold. It would save you a bunch of time. If I do Central, I'll tell you what, because you can also buy hero points from like the gem store, which is weird, but you can just buy them from World vs. World if you play it. So I don't know. That is an interesting video, guys. You're right. Exclamation point balance in chat though to enter the giveaway, because I got some money to give away. That's interesting now. You still have to do the POIs though. I swear I saw a POI unlock thing once, but I could be wrong about that. But we'll be cooking on the NG build. It might not be a what's it called, Mechanist for long. It may turn into a Hollowsmith or a Scrapper. They seem to have good tools as well. But I am a fan of getting the free stun break, and that's primarily what I'm using Mechanist for in the shift signet. Again, the strong part of Mechanist, to me, at least on paper, isn't really the mech. It's more just the fact that you get this stun break on your tool belt skills. Not that other tool belt skills don't have that, but you don't have to take specific tool belt skills for it. Hey buddy, what's up? Pulsing Aegis. It's super fair. Keep in mind that elite skill is also a movement skill, chat, and has a 20-second cooldown. The stomp. He's using it well. He's using it well. It's crazy, dude. Willbender world, you gotta live on the edge. Saved our ally, though. Where's our tag? Our tag is in their garrison. Sick. Let's see if we can go in their garrison. What are you? Oh, they're blue and we need to get into a green garrison. That's gonna be interesting. Interesting adventure. Trying not to give him line of sight. The shield animation they have is Aegis. The 3 shield animation they have is Focus. Careful, Sergio. I think there is a dude. Yeah, they're coming to kill you, dude. Got a space better. I don't know if there's going to be much I can do to help here. Maybe. Hopefully you lived. Try to peel for you. I tried to peel for you. Sergio, no. You were supposed to run, not join them. I'm not gonna fight you, Worldbender, dude. Your class is unbelievably good. Shit's so scary, dude. Oh, I know this ranger. I mean, pulsing Aegis is kind of real on what's it called? See, the smoke bomb's so good. Is kind of real on Bladesworn. Like pretty much everything you do gives you Aegis. Need my Orion truffle food. Where's it at? Gonna die while looking for stew. Just like real life. Their tag not taking that garrison yet. We gotta catch up, chat. Not gonna lie, I am really liking this build though. It's dumb and stupid and I love it. Oh no, my char that's a bucket of visual effects somehow got locked out as well. Did I just skip outer? Or is this down? Oh, this isn't real outer. Okay, I see. You can't get up here. Interesting. We're on an adventure, chat. It's alright. Oh man. Hopefully we got some news this week. I really hope we get a balance patch preview tomorrow. It's kind of getting up to the wire, actually. Like, if it's coming out in January, they're gonna have to show it pretty soon. Hopefully they got it, like, in the chamber and ready to go, you know? Ooh, what's going on up here? Lit your cat on fire. Get him, Gypsy Danger. The standoff. Got him. We logged out. He mad. Nope, something stealthed him. Allies can't capitalize though. Dude, just cleave him. He's at like 2 health. Don't stomp him. Oh, we got the Willbender, chat. It's too good. It's too good. Hell yeah. I love this thing. Spear A tier job ArenaNet. This is the best weapon in the game. Not probably, but like possibly. This is what Gunsaber should be in terms of class fantasy. It's so good. I love Engineer Spears so much. We're going to definitely iterate on this and be back with more. World vs. I think they should just do that, iCover. I think that World vs. World for a week should just take PvP balance and you should use your amulet only. Anyway, let's do this last giveaway. Exclamation point balance was our thing in chat. I think only 1 person or 2 people entered. Sergio entered as well. 3, 2, 1. Let's click the button. Get this going here. It's this thing, this breakdancing thing. Bunny girl. Sergio is actually 1. Congrats, dog. You are right here, so you don't need a character name or an account name. I will send you money. But that is it for tonight. We will be back on Wednesday for more roaming and build crafting and theory crafting. Bring your build ideas and we will talk about them if you would like, and I will be happy to give you terrible build advice. Also, free plug for Rec2 and Homage. They are really good, and I would check out their channels. They seem to have a pretty good grasp on PvP and world versus world roaming and balance and stuff, so I'm always trying to get more people just in with a healthy attitude talking about this game and being able to talk to each other. Yeah, you're a bunny. You're something. All right. Take care, guys. Congrats, Sergio. And I will see you in Tyria. Peace out, and I will see you on Wednesday. Where's the outro? There's the... Nope. I promised I would see if Muckluck's streaming. He's not. Dude, this dude never streams video games anymore. Am I crazy? Does he not? No, he is streaming. Okay, we can do this. Hang on. He's not streaming Guild Wars, but I need to raid him at least once, because he raided me once. Hang on. Hold, please. What's his channel even called? Just Muckluck? Sick. Alright. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy his stream, and we'll be back on Wednesday for more. Peace out.